Okay, now we're going to go to the last part. So you should have 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at this last petal here, this last petal here, you're gonna slip stitch into the next stitch here. And you see this, the back, you still have this one row of front loop. So you're gonna do 1 single crochet. So you hold all this down and you're gonna do 1 single crochet all around here. And I should have 18 stitches. Sorry, 16 stitches. 1, 2. So you don't have to do increase, you just do 1 single crochet on every stitch. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You should have 16 stitches like this. 16 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have 16 stitches. Now we're going to do the last part, the last row. You see this petal here? It starts here, so we're gonna start back here. We end here, sorry. We end here, so we're gonna start here. Gonna put your, this time you don't have to do only on the front loop. You do it on both loops. You do slip stitch, and you're gonna chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 5. So we're gonna chain 15. We're gonna do something quite like this. This is a chain 11, and now it's a chain 15. So same thing, go to the hump side and start to do single crochet all the way down. So I should have 14 of this because I started with 15 stitch. again we're gonna turn the work. You have to take note of where the flower faces. Just now it was that side, now it faces this side. Since now we did a chain 15, I'm gonna slip stitch 7 times 1. The previous one here we did a slip stitch of 3, so now here we're gonna do a slip stitch of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. You make sure the top here you still have 7 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 7. If you do not have 7 here, so here maybe you'll make less one to make it up to the top here. Make sure the top here you have 7 stitches. So the top here is exactly like what we did here on this part here. So it's exactly the same. It's gonna be single, single, half double, double, half double, single, and you slip stitch, chain 2, then you work your way down again, same thing, slip stitch, single, half double, double, half double, single, and single. The top part here is exactly the same. It's just that here is longer, you have more slip stitch part. So by right you should have 7 slip stitch, but if you do not have, it's still alright, because so long this part is right, here you should have roughly 7 slip stitch. See, I think I managed to do only 6, 5, and then one more at the side here. That's about 6 slip stitch. It doesn't really matter. So now the only difference is, once you're done, you go to the next stitch. You can use both loop. You don't have to use front loop, you use both loop. You do a slip stitch. Instead of slip stitch again to the next, now I'm going to do a chain 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you have a 19 stitch here. Then you turn it to the bottom side and do slip stitch all the way, which means you should have 18 of this. Once you're done, so which means you will have one that looks like this, you have one that look like this, and one that look like this. This is a chain 19, but the next one is gonna be a chain 16. So now we do this. This is chain 19. Then we do one more this. It means you go to the next stitch, you slip stitch, and to do this, for this one you're gonna do a chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oops, let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4. Then you're gonna do slip stitch all the way down. So 15, you do a chain 15. When you do slip stitch all the way down, you should have 14 slip stitch. So remember, we did this, and this is like this. So now we're going to do one more this. Turn your work, turn it to this side, go get to that V shape. Get to that V shape there. You should have 7 slip stitch. So after this 7 slip stitch, you should have 7 stitch left. This 7 stitch, you're gonna do single crochet, single, half double, double, half double, single, and slip stitch, chain 2, and we're gonna work our way down. So I'm going to do a single, half double, double, half double, single, and single. Then I'm going to slip stitch all the way down until the very end. By right you should have 7 of it, but it doesn't really matter if you do not have 7 slip stitch. The last one, you should slip stitch at the side here, so you have one like this, you should have one like this, and one of this, and one of this. And now to make this is a chain 19. Next one I'm going to do a chain 16, so it's gonna alternate. So this one will be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this one will be shorter than this one. So you're gonna be shorter than this, because once I turn, you're gonna be shorter than this. So this is gonna be 19. Yes, it's going to be 16. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6. Then you're gonna slip stitch all the way down, and you will have about 15 of it. Sometimes you just cannot see. Okay, this is the one. There should be one more. And then you just slip stitch to the next stitch. This is taken, so go to the next stitch and slip stitch. So you're gonna repeat this like this. See, this is 16 and this is 19. This is longer and this is shorter. So like this, you're gonna do a few more sets. So this type you're gonna have 8 of it. This one alternate, you're gonna have 4 of it. You're gonna have 4 long one, 4 short one, and 8 of this type. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of this row. Okay, I've made 1 round. So just let me show you, this is the last stitch here. I haven't cut the yarn yet. So this big petal, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this one, you should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this piece here, this is a chain 19, this is a chain 16, this is a chain 19, chain 16, chain 19, chain 16, chain 19, and the last one is a chain 16. So chain 16, I've reached the last stitch here. So I would just slip stitch to that last stitch, chain 1, pull tight, cut them, and the tail here, I'm gonna hide it in between here. Just hide it in between here, it will not show in front. You can hide more before you cut the yarn. Then you can just cut it if you do not want to hide it anymore. So this flower, if you want, you can sew it onto your bag or whatever project you're doing. You can open it up like this here and make a stitch. For this acrylic yarn, you just bend this petal this way. It curl up, it fold back because I was holding it when I crochet the back. So it's, you can, you know, sew it just about anywhere. But today I plan to, this pose, I plan to make it into a flower. So which means now I have to crochet the green part here so they have something to hold on to, like this. So I'm not gonna make wire, I'm just gonna make this extension like this, just like this, and a part here so they can hold it, or you can just put it into a vase. You know, you can make a vase, or you can make a basket or a cup, and you can just place it in. So one glance from the side, at least you can see some greens, because I'm not gonna make the leaf, just the bottom part here, instead of just bare like this. If it's like this, you're gonna put on the vase or basket, it won't hold because like there's nothing to hold. So now we're gonna do the green part here, and I'm gonna add a bit of stuffing as well. Here I did add stuffing so that it will hold its shape like this. See, it holds its shapes nicely. And with this also, you can still hang it on your back, or you can just poke it onto a basket or something. At least you have this rather than this. So depend which version would you like. So okay, next I'm gonna do this and show you how I'm gonna add stuffing and sew it around here. Okay, now we're gonna do the green part. Gonna start with a magic circle. So inside the magic circle or the magic ring, I'm gonna do 6 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 single crochet, and you pull tight. And I'm going to do single crochet all around, which means you're going to do 1 single crochet in every stitch until row 5, or up to you how long you want the stem to be. So I'm going to do 5 rows of 4 rows because until row 5. This is 1 row, so this is the second row. So you just do 1 single crochet into each stitch. Come back to you once I'm at the end of row 5. This is how it look like. 5 rows of the single crochet, no increase. So now the next row I'm going to do increase. First I'm going to do a single crochet, then I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into this same stitch, and the next one is 1 single crochet, the following stitch is an increase, single crochet, and increase. And you should have 9 stitches in this row. Now I'm going to make few rows of single crochet all around. The number of rows is up to you. See how long you want this stem to be, how long you want it to be. If you just want it this short, then you just do 2 rows or 3 rows. If you want it longer, you can do more. This time round I'm not gonna add wire, so there's no wire, it's just like this, and you can hold the flower. If you plan to have the flower stand tall and nice, and this is the time you add a wire here. Poke it in here, glue it, or make a knot, twist the wire so that it won't come out from here if you want. Okay, so I'll come back to you once I am at the length that I want. Okay, I've added some stuffing here, and when I cut the yarn, make sure I cut a bit longer because I need to sew it onto the flower. So you just do this. There's still a kind of hole here. I'm gonna add stuffing later on when I'm like 3/4 way through. So you just grab 1 or 2 stitch from here and you just sew. I prefer to sew than to use glue, because glue you have to wait for it to dry. Well, depend, maybe one day I might use glue. For the time being, I think I still prefer to sew. Because once the glue harden, I'm not sure, like, you know, this part, will it harden as well? Have you tried? Yeah, do share your version of the flower, your complete flower, in the comment section. I would love to see your version. Maybe yours, the stem is bigger, or maybe you sew it onto a bag or some hat. It will look nice. You sew this onto a hat. There's no fixed rule to sewing this, so long it just get attached. It doesn't really matter if you see all these lines, because it looks kind of natural, like the real flower. Okay, I'm about 3/4 way through. Luckily I didn't get carried away. I want to fill up here. Just a bit to fill it up, because there's a hole in the flower part as well. So at least this will kind of make the flower so that, you know, maybe it won't sink in. Oops. Okay, I'm almost done. And you look around and see if there's any holes that you want to hide, or maybe, you know, the stitch here. If none, then you can just put your needle around here, follow the stitches, make it go around so that you will kind of lock it and won't come off easily. Make it go around a bit before you cut the yarn, like this. And this is the time you can check for holes, in case if there's any stitch that is too loose, and when you add stuffing it kind of show like a hole. So this is the time you just make one more stitch there and it will cover it up. Okay, I guess that's about it. Because this is too long, just cut it away, and you will have a lovely Irish flower. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this flower as much as I do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because there's more lovely patterns coming your way. And I look forward to seeing you in my next post.